Are you listening?
Ricky J Sports.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ricky J from Ricky J Sports. Welcome to Be a GM Mode, NHL 16. We are in the semifinals of the playoffs. Playoffs? You talking playoffs, brother? Talking playoffs. We are up 2-0 against the Rangers. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, we did not think in our wildest dreams that we would make the playoffs, and we did. And now we're in the Final Four, up 2-0 in the Eastern Conference Final against the mighty Rangers. And here we go. We are going to simulate. For all you new brothers and sisters out there, if it's a one-goal game in the last 10 minutes, if I'm losing or if it's tied, I jump in. But right away, the Rangers get the first goal right off the bat, and they're up 1-0. And the Leafs are kind of flying high, up 2-0 in the series. But we have to understand, folks, that you can't, when you're in the playoffs, you can't keep your foot off the gas. You got to treat every game like it's a do or die situation. And right now, down 1-0. It's not a do or die situation for us, but we got to switch up the mentality. Do you guys feel what I'm saying? Even in all competitive sports, if you are playing, you don't just play. As Josh Donaldson said last season in baseball, this is not the try league. It's the get it done league. And that's what we're trying to do right now, get it done. And after one period, we're down 1-0. And let's resume simulation. We're out shooting them. That's a good thing. But you know, Lundqvist, the king, he's doing pretty well. But we're on the PP right now, the good old PP. Doubling up the shots here, folks. And midway through this game, it's still tight, 1-0. And now they got a power play. And now there's about 9 minutes left. Oh, they're up 2-0. Max Talbot scores. And this is a big game because if we can battle back here and move up 3-0 in the series, you know, you kind of get that stranglehold on the series. Now the Rangers really need to win this one, and they're doing well here. And I was hoping that we can get a W here, but now I'm getting greedy. So after 2 periods, it is 2-0 Rangers. And they're tied up in the shots as well, so it's all Rangers here, folks. But if we can get the next goal, and there's less than 10 minutes left, I'm putting my cape on. Super Ricky J is coming in to try to save the day. Oh, no, 3-0. And look at that McDavid. Yeah, McDonald's, where are you? Let's get that McDavid Happy Meal going. But it's 3-1. Come on, give me another one. I'm intervening. Give me another one. Oh, they're on the power play. Oh, 4-1. Zuccarello scores. And that's the nail in the coffin right there. It looks like... Oh, not yet. Don't speak yet, brother. 4-2. If we can get one more quick. Come on. Come on. I have my finger on the start button. The intervene button. Oh, but they score. It looks like it's an empty netter. And it's 5-2 final. And the Rangers kind of not really holding serve because they're on the road, but in this series, the home team has yet to win. And people are losing morale. Before we go to the next game, let me just double check the lines. Yeah, things are looking all right. Defense is looking fine. I love how we have Smith in there. Let's see if we could sub Smith out. Is there anybody else out there? Wait, Gardner is playing? Yeah, Gardner's playing. For a second, I'm like, where's Gardner? Yeah, we don't really have anyone to take him out. Yeah, nothing. Nobody's on the ride in the pine here. We got a pretty weak, just looking at, we got a pretty weak defensive core. But we're all about the offense. Next season, we really have to focus on getting some good defense. It's too bad because when I was doing my scouting throughout the season, I was looking more for centers. But then we got Connor McDavid. But we could always get another center. So here we go. Game 4. Can we get one win here, folks? in this episode. So again, this is another huge game. If we can win it, 3-1 for us. But if we lose it, this series is tied. And what a seesaw of emotions the playoffs are. Couple games you're feeling like you're undefeated, you're invincible, and now it seems like we can't get a win. First goal matters, folks. Still 0-0. Come on, Maple Leafs. Still tight here. Yes, we get the first goal. Parento. And that's good. Get the crowd going. You got to get the crowd on your side, especially when you're at home. Now, if we can get the next goal, obviously that insurance goal is big. Shots are even. You know what I'm going to do? L2 it and just highlight the goals. So we could focus on the main thing, and that's lighting the lamp here. So we are midway through game 4. Still 1-0. Tight. Things are tight. I can feel the tension. 2-0. Look at Kadri scores with only 22 seconds left in the period. And that's a big goal. Oh, yeah. Resume simulation. Now we just got to lock down the defense. Big goal by Kadri. 3-0. Look at Captain McDavid. I want to tell you, too, that McDavid in the regular season, I'll show you once this game's over, he wasn't really putting the points up. Now he's amongst, look at 4-0. Kadri again. He is among the league leaders in the playoffs in points. And I'll show you guys that. I didn't really show you throughout the course of these playoffs. I was just so into this series here. But this is huge. A statement game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we are now up 3-1. It's 5-0. It's the Kadri McDavid show. Wow. I may actually go through one more game. Why not, right? We're rolling, right? Let's see the 3 stars. Kadri gets his hat trick. Parento, a goal and 2 assists. Reimer with the shutout. And let me just go back to what I was saying. So we're up 3-1. You go to Stats Central. And player stats. So we're looking at, I wish they just had league leaders. When you look here, you always have to go right to the end. But the entire league in the playoffs, leading in goals is Connor McDavid, like I said. Remember, he has more games, right, because they are deep into the playoffs. But he has 12 goals. He's leading the playoffs. And Bozak has 12 assists, and leading the playoffs in points so far is the mighty Connor McDavid at 18 years of age or 19 years of age. 20 points, doing great. Van Riemsdyk behind him. The Leafs are just having a great playoff run. And let's just do one more game. I cannot believe this. It's 3-1 Toronto. And we're going to simulate one more time. This is kind of like a bonus game because usually for every episode, I kind of do 2 games at a time. But since we need just one, I figure why not give you a little bit of a bonus here. So I'm going to fast forward. I'm only going to go with goals here, folks. And it's 1-0. Gardner. Yes. He loves his grass. Because he's a god. No, I'm just kidding. That was a terrible joke. Look at Holland. 2-0 Leafs right off the bat. And this happened in the other series where if it was an elimination game for the other team, we just took it to him like a brawler, not giving any space at all. And the Leafs are up 2-0 with 5 minutes left in the period. And that's just a shell shock for the Rangers. Elimination game at home, and they're already down 2-0. And after 1, it's all Toronto. Let's resume. We got to have another period like that. And again, I want to shout out Blue Jay Gamer. He's the one that told me it's 3-0 Kadri. Kadri's on fire. He's the one that told me remember in the first round of the playoffs how Bernier wasn't doing too well, and he goes, "Why don't you do a little switcheroony and put Reimer in?" Ever since then, things have been awesome. So it's 3-0 Leafs. And there's only about 6 minutes or so left in the second period. The Rangers have their backs against the wall, facing elimination. Minute left. Yes, okay, so let's just resume. Last period, folks. Toronto Leaf Nation are going nuts on the edge of their seats. 15 minutes left. And you know what I'm going to do? With a minute left, I may intervene. If you're wondering why, because they will do the presentation of the Eastern Conference Trophy. Maybe they have it in the game. I don't know. I'll do it when there's like a minute left. Yeah, right now. So we're going to jump in and see if they actually have that type of presentation.
They can fine-tune a few things for next time.
10 seconds left. The Leafs are still pouring it on them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Leafs are the Eastern Conference champions.
But more.
Let's see if they do a little bit of the presentation.
Started back in the fall. Their dream was to be at this very moment, and the dream is realized.
Yes, who would have thought?
It always amazes
Look at the
me
playoff
that
beard action going on.
From disdain to calm congratulations.
I just noticed that now. They got the playoff beards. Oh, don't touch it, Don. Don't touch it. Yeah! He decides not to touch it. If you guys are unsure, it's like kind of like superstition if you touch the trophy.
They don't. Let's
Oh.
see here. Nope. Pass on that one.
Amazing stuff, folks. So there you have it. The Toronto Maple Leafs are advancing to the Stanley Cup final. Can you believe that? Anyways, in the next episode, you will see the first 2 games of the Stanley Cup final. But let's enjoy this. Let's digest that we are in the Stanley Cup final and we are the Eastern Conference champs. Anyways, people, I hope you enjoyed this video. It looks like we're going to face the Sharks unless Dallas makes an epic comeback. But anyways, thanks, guys. This is Ricky J from Ricky J Sports. Have a great night. Take care.